Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. This is Vic Callender. Today is September the 7th, 2025. It's now 15:27 or 3:27 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to talk about agitators and the people who agitate um, in their own best interests and not in the interests of what's national of the country of Barbados. There are those out there who organize themselves and who will march and who will invite people to march with them and invite people to agitate and criticize without solutions. Be very careful when someone agitates and criticizes but never offers solutions. Brothers and sisters, running a household, balancing your checkbook every single month to make sure that you have enough financial fluidity is not an easy thing. Compound that many hundreds of thousands of times into a country, running a country. We elect people to serve, citizens to serve. They're not perfect. They're not beyond making mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. Some people are going to give it their all. Some people not. That's just human nature. But at the end of the day, if you're criticizing the prime minister, if you're criticizing a member of parliament, if you're criticizing a neighbor or someone in your own dwelling, in your own household, have a solution to the problem that exists. If you're criticizing only to criticize, only to agitate, then it is just an individual creating anarchy, creating problems rather than offering solutions. I do not mind people marching, criticizing. That's healthy in a democracy. It is healthy for human beings to think, to be thinking, for the creative juices to be going off in their heads. But when you're criticizing only for the sake of just yelling at somebody or cursing at somebody or being disagreeable with somebody, this is an exercise in futility. It is useless. Um, this prime minister, as head of government in Barbados, and her government has done remarkably well, given every single thing that has existed, not only in the region of the Caribbean, but globally. Globally. She has gone abroad and represented Barbados with honor and with integrity. The problems that we face in Barbados are problems, some of our own doing. Now, when it comes to unemployment, when it comes to crime, when it comes to certain other aspects of Barbadian society, education, and those things, yes, a lot more needs to be done. I can't argue against that. That would be totally wrong on my part. But allow the lady to finish the job that she has started. Give her the respect to finish the job that she has started. We had an administration, and I don't want to go too far back, that sat in office for 10 years. 10 years. Barbados suffered. And if you think that there was corruption or there is corruption now, we had a lot of corruption um, under the Democratic Labour Party. And those same people who are requesting that Barbadians march and that Barbadians voice create voices of dissent, those people were relatively quiet then. Again, we have to pick sense from nonsense. What is in it for most of these people who are telling Barbadians to create dissent, to march? Is it um, that some of these people, um, the prime minister didn't give them what they wanted? Um, and in some cases, it might come to be where you understand, Barbadians, that some of these people have their own ulterior motives. The prime minister of Barbados, the current government of Barbados, didn't give some of these people what they want. And it's okay. Mia Mottley, it's okay with people dissenting, marching. She does not have a problem with that. She is not, but tell the truth. Tell the truth. What is Mia Mottley doing or not doing that you disagree with? What policies that she has that exist out there that you disagree with, and what's the solution? Whether it's Brother Kemar Stewart, whether it's Brother Ralph Thorne, whomever, what is it that you are diametrically opposed to and why? Right? Look, we've had several series of elections. Any aspirant to the leadership of Barbados politically, feel free to debate Mia Mottley. Feel free to debate if you, Ralph Thorne, Kemar Stewart, whomever, if you feel that Mia Mottley is not up to the task of being Prime Minister of Barbados, I challenge any of you at any time. You know where Mia Mottley is. You know how to get a hold of her on the island of Barbados when she's on that island. Debate her. None of you have. No Verla the Pizza did. None of you know no Frondell Short. None of you did. You didn't debate her on the issues that's relevant to the people of Barbados because you can't. Because you cower in your silos, in your political silos, to hide yourselves away from dealing with substantive political issues. I challenge anybody on the island of Barbados that is in a position to be an political aspirant for the leadership of Barbados, debate Mia Amor Motley. Debate her. And the news media of Barbados, set up a debate system. Let the people of Barbados hear why Mia Mottley has fallen and how she has fallen and what your recommendations are. None of you will. All of you sling mud, throw rocks, and hide your hand, but you will not debate her. Why? Debate her. Debate her. Bring the issues that plague Barbadians to the forefront. Don't snipe at her. Don't hide and talk about her behind her back. Don't do that. Face her down if you aspire to lead in Barbados. But most of you know damn well that the job that she has done in Barbados has been done ably. Have there been mistakes made? Yes. But I would rather have 50% of something than 100% of nothing. Let me repeat myself, not because what I'm saying you didn't hear the first time, but because it's worth repeating. I would rather have 50% of something than 100% of nothing. We had 100% of nothing for 10 years. Look at what Mia Amor Mottley has done. You've looked at her personal life. You've criticized her. How many male prime ministers did we have before Mia Mottley? How many male prime ministers? That's a question. Did we have before Mia? You know the answer to that, right? It's rhetorical. None of them have been put under the microscope the way that Mia Mottley has been. And if, for clarity, if people want to accuse me of being pro Mia, you damn right I'm pro Mia. I'm pro Mia because I know that she's doing a good job and trying her best. I am pro Mia Mottley 100% for sure because she's doing it. And do I criticize my prime minister? Yes, I criticize her. But you have people out there that's criticizing without giving a single. What would you do? Ralph Thorne is sitting in Parliament right now, and I go back to Ralph Thorne because he crossed over and went to the Democratic Labour Party. He has the opportunity as a parliamentarian to have conversations, meaningful conversations about legislation. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to see what recommendations he's given to the government of Barbados to solve the problems of poor people in Barbados. So all of this, you know, tap dancing, political tap dancing, and wizardry is foolishness, brothers and sisters, because when it comes down to the basics of running a government, making sure that people are safe and secure, when you compare Barbados to other places, I think the government is doing a damn good job. Could crime come down? Yes. Unemployment could be lowered? Yes. Education made better? Yes. But are we not all citizens working towards one common goal, one common aim? Then let's, like the Prime Minister says, many hands make work light. Let's all chip in and help. But we have people who are dead weight, criticizing without solutions. And I come back to that over and over and over again. Stop the foolishness. Stop it. Let's get busy. Let's commit to making Barbados better, not just for ourselves, but for generations not yet born. Let's dig in. Let's get our asses up and walk across that aisle and broker solutions to make people's lives better. They're old Barbadian retirees, elderly people who I'm sure could use a hand with a rebuilding project, making their homes better, making the roof on their homes better, the siding on their homes better. Let's do that. Let's commit to community. Let's commit to community rather than committing to nothing but useless conversation. Democracy is about action, and it's a participation event. If you're not participating in democracy, then what are you doing? You're standing on the sidelines sniping. Foolishness. Let's get busy. This prime minister is busy. This government of Barbados, led by the Cynthia Bradshaw, leader of government business in the House, being Attorney General of Barbados at this time is a difficult, arduous task. Being any cabinet member when the global position economically is disastrous, set by the largest countries in the world with the most wealth in the world, and you're a developing country trying to keep the ship of state headed in the right direction is not easy. All of you out there running your mouths, talking, marching up and down Barbados, if you use that same energy to work with the Prime Minister of Barbados and the government of Barbados, if you use that same energy to create a valid Barbadian DNA, guess what would happen with the country? Guess what would happen? We would become a Caribbean tiger. We would become the new Singapore of the Caribbean instead of tearing down. Let's work together, brothers and sisters. Let's work together. There's so much to be done. So many of us that can lend service to the youth, point them in the right direction instead of distracting them into worthlessness and self-absorption. Let's just stop that. I love many of you. I can't describe it. I love you. You're my countrymen. And I want the best for you and your families. God bless Barbados. God bless you and your families, all of you. God bless the government of Barbados. And I ask that God protect Mia Mottley, place a hedge of protection around her and her government. Let nothing evil or wrong fall upon them. Take good care of yourselves. And remember that we are all in this together. We're not perfect, but we are trying. Nothing beats a trial but a failure. Yeah? Nothing beats it. If you try, at the end of the road, there's some success. Many, many blessings. Take good care.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.